Hey there, and welcome to Home Safari. So I am at where? My favorite zoo. I probably haven't been here in like 20 years, so I'm very, very excited to be here. And you're like, okay, well, I understand how it ties to safari, but why am I here really to tell you about? Well, I wanted to talk to you a little bit about zoos, because a lot of people feel like, okay, you've gone to the Mara, you've gone to Africa, and you're here to see them at the zoo? Well, a couple things I just want to tell you. First of all, I'm a believer in zoos. And you're like, why? Zoos do a couple things. First of all, they're huge in conservation, particularly this zoo. It's the #1 zoo in the country and one of the #1 zoos in the world. So I want to take you here. I'm going to take you on a tour. We're going to go behind the scenes. Yes, we are. So stay with me for future videos, because yeah, we're going to take you behind the scenes. But the other thing that that zoos do that you may not really understand is they help in bringing populations that are almost to the brink of extinction back into potentially saving them and hopefully repopulating. One of the things that San Diego Zoo is doing is working on white rhino. Now, when I was in Kenya, there are only 2 white rhinos left there in Kenya. And next time I go to Kenya, I will take you up to Olpidai, which is where those 2 white rhinos are. So they are both males now, and they are obviously, it's a problem. So what they're doing here is they have one in the zoo, and they are artificially inseminating them to breed them. Now that's 2 white rhinos in the wild, okay, so understand that. So what they are doing is they're helping to pull them out from under the brink of extinction. So that's very important. The other thing I want you to understand is that when we talk about a zoo, you're like, oh, I don't want an animal to be in the zoo. Well, I want you to understand that life on the savannah is not easy. If I had a choice as an animal, whether I would be on the savannah or in the zoo, I'm going to tell you personally, I'd rather be in a zoo. And I don't care whether that's a predator animal or a prey animal. And why is that? Because life on the savannah is hard. If you're a prey animal, you don't go down nicely. You're usually killed by a predator. If you are a predator and as you get older cannot hunt for yourself, you die a very slow death of starvation. So no matter who you are on the savannah, it is not an easy life. As a matter of fact, life in captivity, most animals survive double the amount of years in captivity. So is it the perfect life for an animal? Absolutely not. You want to be on the savannah because you're free. However, if you're in a zoo and they have lots of nice enclosures and they're large enough, that's what I'd be wanting. I'm just putting it out there. So welcome to the San Diego Zoo, and I'm going to be taking you through it. So again, this is Home Safari. I'm Becky Blossom, and let's go.